What does this mean? Galaxy map demon agent. What does this do? Marty. Python and the Holy Grail. Galaxy? Warp? Warp? What's this one do? Blocklander, it is a great, fabulous day to leave a review on Starmancer. Warp. Model. I'm looking at galaxy map stuff. Like, I can just do this. I don't have to, like, hide this that I'm doing this. Conk, what's up? Conk, what is a good day? Also leave a review on Starmancer. What's a good day for you? I always think I could do these more than just Fridays. Maybe Mondays and also Fridays? Mondays would be nice because I hate working on Mondays. So. Hey, I have something for Monty. It's this. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay. How do I do this? Announcements? Twitch. Trying to add the galaxy map back. There. Speaking of Rip Victor, Victor has family stuff to do, which is fair because it's Friday. And he lives in Sweden, so it's like 5 or 6. I don't know. It's like late. It's late for him. Cabarama? Omnic social media? Yeah, I don't know what the new thing is you're supposed to suggest, Monty. It should be the stuff I want. I should just work in the back end with you, and just suggest things that I want. So be like, okay, start suggesting a galaxy map. Start suggesting converting metal into some sort of building currency, such as metallic building material. I don't know what it would be called. Tweeter. Boom. Trying to add back the galaxy map. Stream. Also, might eat some colonists. So stupid. Okay. Link? Ugh. It's like so much. Over here? Over here? Over here? Whoa, this got weird. Whoa, you can embed it directly? That's wild. Indie game. Stream. Twitch. Classes. Okay, that'll get some stuff in there. If only you had a bot or webhook to do the work for you. I know. And there probably is one on via Restream. Because it's yeah, I know. I should probably look into that. It can't be that hard. It must be such a common sort of thing. You want to see something funny? Let me find it. I found this new game. And I'm looking for it. It's really funny. I found this new game. You guys might recognize it. Let me find it. There it is. Boom. Alright, hang on. Let me find this. Okay. Let me do something. Z Zone? No, you wish it was Z Zone. It's not Z Zone. It's better than Z Zone, I promise you. I don't know if it's better, but it's funnier to me. It's funnier to me. Gauntlet Destiny 2, that's what it says. Okay, that's my RPG. Someone sent this to me on Steam, on Facebook, rather. Isn't this funny? It's just one of those AI things, but they use their trailer. Isn't that funny? And I'm like, hey, I know that. It's like the music, too. It'll probably get muted, because it'll be like... Anyway, it's just funny. We made it, guys. I'm pretty sure someone from Chucklefish, not directly, but someone that Chucklefish recommended made this trailer, actually. Like an official trailer person. This is what they do. They make trailers. So they had to play the game and record footage. And I'm like, good luck with that. Anyway, it's just funny. Just a funny little thing. And then people are like, what's this? And I'm like, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Also, this is funny. I said, yeah, this game has that one thing in common with this trailer. And then I said, just like the real Starmancer. So, it's just a thing. It was just funny to me. What are we doing now? What are other things? TikTok? TikTok? Should I go on TikTok and do things? What the hell is this? I'm just going to say TikTok 100,000. Oh, Monty. Oh, Monty, now you can see my messages, huh? I have two ideas. one for a galaxy map, and then one for a currency. You can't just join an intergalactic alliance. You must have at least 100,000 of power. Fair. Whoa! This is me trying to make a TikTok right now, live. How do I do this? I don't even know. I don't even know how TikTok works. I want to be like, hey, watch me on stream just so I get in the habit of it. But, oh well, don't care. Not doing it now. Open Galaxy Map button agent. I think that in this one, somehow I can open up the correct button. But I don't remember how. Step 1, 30 from the trash. You know, my phone cracked. It cracked. You see it right on the selfie cam? So, like, I can't... My selfies don't work anymore. It's just like a thing. Like, if I was like, ah! And now everything is cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Is there anything weird in there? No, okay. Everything's just cloudy. Let me delete this. Just pictures of my children. And some lewds. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to look for the Galaxy map. I want to open it. I want to use it. And I want to say that somehow it works. The Galaxy map is very old. It's very, very old. It's as old as your mom. The hell's this? No. 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 Is there something else? Probably not. I'm doing this live. I already play the jetpack so much. New patch is live, by the way. It's got jetpacks in it. That's pretty cool. Also, you can mark dead bodies for harvest, and they'll automatically take care of that. What's up, Lochnar? Lokdar! I heard from somewhere that one of the outfits your colonists can have is a staff assistant's gray jumpsuit. Is this true? I'm not picky. I don't even own the game yet, and I will leave a positive review if Starmancer has gray shirts. You can make them gray. You can make a whole gray... You want to see the grays? You want to see a bunch of grays attack? I want to see grays versus bouncer bots? Because you can do it live. I'll show you. It'll be funny. Also, I want to have a chaplain in this game, and I just want to put people's body... I think half the reason we have a furnace in this game is because when I was playing... I would be chaplain, and I loved to just burn corpses. It was the only thing you got to do, particularly before they could be cloned. That was fun. Because death is permanent. That's what God intended. That would be janitor. I'm just waiting for Unity to free me, and then I'll show you. Let the pirate guys maybe wear the Argrain we can lock it. That would be really awesome. Is there a way to cure the zombie information? Yeah, read a book. Yeah, the zombie infection can be cured with an antiviral, and also if you feed them space rock. But now the zombie infection, I think it causes puking though, doesn't it? So that's kind of a bummer. But they don't get attacked by zombies. So that's sort of fun. You can sort of Shaun of the Dead it a little bit. Go to the pub for a drink. Okay. Moved warp button to star map. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you guys can. You can. Moved warp button to star map. Where was it before? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. So it's not here. What if it's over? What if it's right here instead? And we show history. Any way to deal with space rock addiction then aside from killing the colonist? I don't know why killing is such a big deal to you. Also, I want to add something real quick. I want to add a permadeath mode in the options. So let me just, I don't want to forget that. So I'm going to put add permadeath mode in control of starting. Therapy booth cures addictions, by the way. You just use a therapy booth. And they'll be cured. Add permadeath mode in control of starting. No heads. In jars. What year is this? It's 2023. This is like 2 years old. It's like 2.5 years old. Implemented Galaxy Map button and Warp Drive recharge. Implemented system travel menu. Oh, no. Do Space Rock addicts work? I hope they work. If they don't work, it's sort of a... Is there a benefit to getting everyone addicted to rock? Yeah, it's funny. Other than that, no. There's no advantage to it. There's no advantage. But it helps with morale. It might raise strength. Should it raise strength? That would be fun. We should make it raise strength by a little bit. I'll do that really fast. Let's do perk space rock effect. Oh, it does. It raises strength by 10. So it does that. It raises strength by 10. It increases morale by 5. It decreases competence by 50%. It makes them talk about psychedelics, apparently. And they always use a high speech bubble. Boring stuff. What else could it do? It says increased strength. Feels like any drugs need a chemistry table. LOL. Space Rock is made of space crack. Yeah, it's like space crack or something. Yeah, it's like Toad. I think of it as Toad from Family Guy doing the Toad, doing the Space Rock. That's what I think. Let's make it increase by 15 even. Let's make it even better than that. So they do Space Rock and they'll start bashing on people. So there's some reason to use Space Rock. Oh, I see. You guys couldn't see a damn thing I was doing. Oh, okay. I was doing this the whole time. I was like, you got strength. The key is Space Rock Hulk. I guarantee I was high when I wrote that. I probably wasn't, but it's just funny. Space Rock Hulk. Withdrawal, morale by 5, competence by 50%. Anyway, now I just made it go from 10 to 15. What other skills are there in this game? I know there's others. Maybe speed could go up as well. That's kind of fun. I could do speed. You're on doing rock. Anyone know the effects of crack in real life? I want to paste component as new. Why don't I just do this instead, you son of a bitch? Why don't I just do speed by 15 as well? Okay, Unity has stolen my computer. Maybe drugs could make colonists more aggressive. Alcohol makes colonists, alcohol withdrawal makes colonists more aggressive, and perhaps alcohol does as well. Speed by 15 as well. Let me look up alcohol. Perk alcohol, intoxicated, aggression. Jesus, this is crazy. This says the idea is that while intoxicated, anger will not decrease, and anything that increases anger is tripled. Okay. So they just get angrier. So they do when they're drunk. They're more aggressive when they're drunk. Developer does drugs to obtain amazing immersion for their game. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I'd imagine it's like ADD. You're just all over the place and just cancel tasks in the middle of randomly. That would be fun. The thing is, it wouldn't be that fun if you care. If like, it would be fun, but also your dude would just not be able to do anything. There's only 1% chance that they'll become an addict. Let me look at the Space Rock effect. Is it here? There's a 5% chance they'll become a Space Rock addict. And of that, there's a 1% chance that they'll become a cannibal if they do Space Rock. That's their brain on drugs. Okay. How in the world did this used to open? Because I could open it manually. I'm really not that concerned about that. This one? Here? Here? We're going to skip the intro. No, we're not. Okay. On query, some bullshit, some stuff that I don't care about. All this is just commented out. How lovely. How lovely. At least not deleted, though. It's just commented out. So we'll see sort of what that does. What does this do? Is this not a thing anymore? On Query Galaxy, what does this do? All other star systems. Oh, I see. I see. Find usages. The star system... Okay, this is not correct. I totally did the wrong thing here. Find usages. The Galaxy Generation component. Is this used anywhere? Here, 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 here. The last system will appear first and listen. The order is made that way. Okay. 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 What's this do? Okay. Nothing. What's this do? Who are these citizens? What the fuck's a miner? You have to make space meth. And it could be it also it could make your columns putting I can't read right now. I can't read. So I can't read. Have you seen the video where they gave drugs to spiders? Very educational. Yeah, and like I think LSD they did a perfect web. And the weed ones, like they do it good at first and it's all over the place. I've seen it. I saw this old lady on Joe Rogan's podcast. She was talking about it as well. It's hard to understand her. She talked funny. And it could make your colonists put getting another bit higher on their priorities list than most tasks since the first hit was so good they want another to get them through the day. They should have drugs as a job task. That would be so funny. By the way, you could prioritize it. What does this do? Hugh Man. That's funny. Victor did that. Or I did that, but I think it was Victor. That's a Futurama reference. I don't know if you can see it that well. Yeah, you can. Human. That's nice. That's nice. You're never gonna find another like me. And there's a lot of cool guys out there. Okay. Okay. Okay, galaxy map interface component. Do I have to query all other star systems? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I'm gonna have to do this later then. We're just gonna go wild then instead, huh? Oh, I see. Okay. 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 Pizza delivery for icy wiener? Aw, crud. Hugh Man, the human soldier from the episode about the crustacean invasion. Yeah, absolutely. It's the one with the mittens, with the mitts on, and he walks sideways, and then Kif is like, "All right," and he's like, "Shut up, Kif," and then they're like, "All the rockets are down, blast," and then Kif's like, "Oh man," and all of a sudden everyone's a slave on Earth, and they're making like mud piles. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's this one. What's this one look like? That's nice. What the fuck is AI? Hide this. I don't even know what that is. Oh god. I remember when Victor made this mock-up, I'm like, how come the bottom's got this color on it? What are you suggesting? He's like, I don't know. I just like the way it looked. What's this one do? This is one I looked at before, I'm pretty sure. And did nothing. So it's like I just have to like get into the weeds of this to make this work, I think. I think so. I think so. I think so. I think so. This is the one I'm looking for. Is this one? The Galaxy Map window agent. It's been excluded from the build, but I don't care too much. What the hell is this thing? Who places? I mean, I can place this very easy and see what happens, Captain. But I don't know if I can implement it to a degree in which you'll be able to see anything useful. So I'm just going to play. I think. I could do another thing. There's another thing I want to do too, actually. Game, maximize, go. We're playing the game and go. I have a bad feeling about the new season. The 7th or so reboot is never as good as its original. Yeah. I think that what happens is like, so obviously Futurama was on Fox and then it got canceled and eventually gets picked up by Comedy Central. And it just feels like Comedy Central does a thing where they like to make topical episodes of their shows. Like maybe they push it and they recommend it to their people, but it's never as good. It's not as timeless. Like if you look at like the first episode or some of the episodes in the reboot, I mean, the first one is all the crew's dead and they're skeletons or whatever, and they have heads. But like the other ones, there's one about like an iPhone line, and it's like it just doesn't hold up because you forget. Whereas the original seasons, while still tongue in cheek, I just felt like we're a little bit more timeless. But maybe I'm just biased and incorrect. You know, I'm gonna go to the old one where I defeated all those mangoes. You guys see Barbie yet? Also, I watch SpongeBob sometimes. It's fun. Sometimes SpongeBob is the show I'll put on when I'm in the shower. I like to have a shower show for noise because the silence is too deafening. And also because music is hard. Oh, I see. What is this? What's happening here? Oh, this is a big bug. This is a pretty big deal. I can't move my camera. This is a big deal. This is a load bug. This is like a big deal. This is the same bug Monty was talking about. I know why it's happening. I'll fix it really fast. I can push it out really fast too, probably. Camera movement component. It's because I'm requesting the bounds of the map somewhat early. But I just need to put an on post loader from save file and also on warp. So those two things there on post loader from save file. Were bounds calculated equals false. And here were bounds calculated equals false. Okay, it's probably fixed now. You were checking out the problem with moving on the map? Yeah, it's a load issue. I didn't realize it was a load bug. I think I just fixed it, though. My bad. Did I do that? I have 3 Spotify playlists specifically for playing in the shower, which is funny. One of them is actually just the entire Weezer discography. That's also funny. Okay, so this is the bug. I'll have to make a new build and push this Yonkers stuff out. When you warp, it should fix itself, right? Fix itself when you warp, you know? So it's like you load, and then you're like, uh-oh, I can't move my camera anywhere. Sort of a big deal. If you warp, it'll probably fix itself. Yeah, when you warp, it'll it resets the camera bounds. It recalculates it. What I'm doing with the space floors is I'm generating them only if they're within the bounds of the map, so that they're not just generated in forever. I think I'm requesting the bounds of the map before there's like any agents placed, so it thinks the bounds of the map is much smaller than it is. What's it doing? I broke it. See, this fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it in 1 line. I also broke it in probably 2 lines, so that's pretty good efficiency. So I'm gonna do really fast. I shouldn't have ended it, as I'm just gonna push that though. There, which is fixed bug. Fixed bug. Push this. Replay. I can make a build while I'm playing because I'm so much better at this game than you guys. Push. Push. Push! This is the unending struggle. The struggle is real. I'm in labor. Okay. Purple mushrooms don't look harvested. Visually fix animator. Shut the fuck up, Victor. I just see a bunch of notifications, not like fuck up, Victor. I open up my other computer, and it's like I just see a bunch of notifications. I'm like, shut up. And I'm like, what? Victor reassigned to Victor. Oh, okay. I said Victor assigned to Tyler. Okay. Check out origin/stream. Sometimes when there's visual bugs, reading patch is always fun. Have you read the Sims patch notes? They have always had to fix the strange bugs. No, I never read the Sims patch notes because when I played the Sims, mostly when I played the Sims, I was like a kid, you know? And updates weren't like a big thing back then. Like I played The Sims 4, for example, but not that much. Sims 2 is my favorite. Sims 2 University, are you serious? Also had The Sims busting out on Xbox. I remember like a week before Christmas, we had asked for The Sims for birthday or for Christmas. And my sister says, yeah, just get anyone, just whatever you do, don't get the one on console. It's not as fun. Get the one on computer. And my mom's like, oh, well, I bet the one on console is pretty fun too. And then we got the Sims busting out, so I don't know. A lot of funny out of context bugs. I could imagine. That's actually really funny. By the way, I fixed the mango swarm bug. Stupid guy. What are these? What I have? Apparently, I don't get good frames if I'm also streaming. Is that what's happening here? Or is it just the game's just terrible? And I just don't have good frames. I don't have good frames. Caleb is suffocating. Well, you're suffocating because you didn't have a helmet on, probably, buddy. Where are you going? Where's everybody going? Sounds like you don't want your Sims game to auto-update just so you can try the bugs they patched out. What even is this game? Exploring? Okay, you said... Okay, I said to don't terminate slimes, didn't I, at some point? Okay. It's been 4 days since our last death. I've got stuff going on. I've got mega walls to keep the monsters out as well. Jetpack situation. Okay. Okay. Unity's opening on my other computer still. Sims 2, selling stuff from home. The business update. What was that one? It's open for business. I remember torrenting open for business with the robots, you know? Sell carbon now and then earn money. Best DLC. Open for business. If that's the one you're talking about, open for business. I didn't have too many of the DLCs. My parents didn't have a lot of money. To quote my mom, this is a joke. To quote my mom, Sims 2 expansions are for rich kids. Okay. And select folder. Okay, new building coming now. It'll be patched, and probably within 45 minutes it'll be fixed. Because it's going to take that long to make the builds. I already... okay. Okay, what are these bozos doing? Why are you upset, buddy? How could you be upset now? What has happened in the last 5 seconds? I saw puke. The puke memory lasts for a long time, huh? Jeez. I saw a friend. Sims 2 was the best Sims. It had the best gameplay mechanics as well, in my opinion. Like, it was an actual game with fun game mechanics, understandable game mechanics. What the hell's happening here? Sims 2 at home with Starmancer. That's a funny meme. I love the Sims 2. I was so excited for Sims 4 only to find out the Sims 4 was so basic you pretty much can't have fun with at least one expansion pack. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like... crystals or building McCrystals. What's that, a slime nest? Let's just get some ore, I guess. I don't know. By the way, I was thinking of doing this thing with trading where you can only trade if there's a trader. I mean, you can only use the trading pod if there's a trader in your system. And then when you open the it won't be this. When you open the galaxy map, you have a bunch of stuff you can select and fly around. You can see where there is. And then also I'm thinking the trader will have a finite amount of money. Like 10,000 or something. And also I want to introduce build costs for things. And also I'm thinking for building materials, something like silicon, you might convert that into like maybe a circuit board, which would be used for most machines, like arcade machines, whatever. Or would be converted into like some sort of metal building material. Trees. Perhaps you chop them down for a wooden building material, also to make the trees in the game. And then also you'll be able to buy stuff from the vendors, the traders. Yeah, you can buy stuff from the traders. You'll be able to buy stuff. I'm thinking of starting on that next week, actually. And maybe build costs using ore to build things. Does anybody play on Mac? Do I need to make this freaking Mac build right now? I'm going to. But it's happening. The sync starts with a priority of 0, says Victor. Okay. You're the only one of you. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And I promise that you'll never find another like me. You guys like T-Swift, dude? Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You're the only one of you. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Mac. Build Mac. I'm remoting into another computer trying to build this thing. Okay. Sync. Inventory. Priority. 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 What is this bullshit? Ice just converts ice into something? Fucking stupid. Q. Where was it? Under UI. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a default priority set. Sometimes I change how things work, and then I'm like, how does this work again? Inventory. Priority 1. Priority 2. How about I make them both 5? I don't know what'll happen if I do this, but it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Help! Starmancer isn't working on my GameCube. Did you try uninstalling it? You know, I had Pikmin 2. I got it for the GameCube in like the 9th or 10th grade, like the 10th grade, I think. So it's not like a big deal. But the disc was messed up and it stopped working on Christmas Day. And then eventually, I couldn't find Pikmin 2 because this is before Amazon. It's sort of hard to find these things. And all I could play was Pikmin 1. And Pikmin 1 isn't as fun because you have the arbitrary time delay, which just makes me so stressed. And I just want to throw Pikmin at everybody. But whatever. Can we have an Android version? LOL. Just kidding. Okay. I'll just build it. It says you can build the Android. I don't know what'll happen. I'll build it and I'll give you the APK and you can do whatever you want with it. If you have like a tablet that can run it, you know, I could build one. It's no problem. Make it so there can be only 3 jobs: collecting space rock, refining space rock, and snorting space rock. I should do a thing. First of all, I agree with you. Not like with the literal part of it, but with the sense that you should be able to collect space rock, refine space rock, and sell space rock, and also snort. I mean, you can sell it now, but you can also snort space rock. You don't snort space rock, you eat it. That's why you can use it with your helmet on. Contents. Okay, the Mac build has been finished. Let's move on to Linux. Linux. I actually like Linux as an operating system. And there's a lot of cool guys out there. What other drugs would you like, and how can we improve it? I would love if there's a chemistry distillation lab. I always wanted a refinery to a brewery to make alcohol as well. Let's find this upset person. About the traders, we're thinking of doing faction rep with the traders, and if you piss them off, you won't be able to sell to them. And you'll be able to buy building material from them. First of all, I want space food. I actually thought one time, Mr. Devster, my toys are clogged with little med kits. Where could they come from? Tacito, there's a chance that one of your colonists has a matter refabricator. Wait, okay. Maybe they have a matter fabricator and they're pooping them out because they ate a medkit recently. Or possibly they've been piped there due to some bug. Or your colonists are just crazy and stashing them in toilets. I don't know. But I was thinking with Space Suite, I want to do strain somehow, a strain system. I don't know how exactly. I don't know how it would work necessarily. What the fun? I don't know how it would work. I don't know what the fun part would be about it. You can make your own strains with various effects. Maybe similar to symptoms for viruses. It'd be fun. It'd be a fun thing. What if space rock is actually just mercury? That's so funny. And it's killing the part that makes reasonable decisions, and that's why they're so good at fighting and being reasonably happy. I mean, it's not. What is this? Why isn't he going up and down? Okay, I remember there was some issues with robots before or something. Is that right? Silicon times 5. I can get silicon times 5, can't I? That should be no problem. What do you want? Dirty water times... Oh, I have dirty water times 3. I can get you some dirty water x3. Nothing assigned in tech tree. Okay. Heat? Oxygen? Let's put it in here, I guess. I'm going to put dirty water in there. Come here, friendo. They're not putting my stuff in the toilet, are they? Yes, matter fabricator. The fuck? How often poops that guy? The matter fabricator is pretty fun. You can feed him anything that's edible. The only thing that they can't... I think the only thing they can't make is the head and jar. And then you can just give it to other people to eat. So you could be like, this came out of my butt. I want it. I want you to have it. Monkeys do the same thing all the time. I don't know why it's that weird for you guys. Okay, the new build is coming up momentarily. But you know what? There's more than just you steampunks. There's also a couple GOG fellows. You know any GOG? Are any of you GOG people? What's this guy carrying? What is this? What's happening here? Is the carry slot bug? Thought I fixed this bug. Ominix, it's me. I'm back. Hey, what's up, June Giles? They feel like the Disney of games where nothing bad is allowed to happen. Just, hang on. Are you allowed to put drugs in a Chucklefish game? Honestly, they never said anything. Okay, sometimes Chucklefish people like they never say like Tyler no, but they will be like, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. You're welcome, Gogger. Omnix, it's me. Sometimes, by the way, I'll put for GOG people, I'll put builds up there earlier than everybody else because I'm like, whoever's on GOG, you're welcome. Like you know, like here you go. And if you're on GOG Linux, then that's really awesome, actually. Starmancer Windows. Oh yeah, I'm looking at this colonist. It's just there's a lot of stuff going on in my world right now. You know, we'll see him in a second. Just trying. Don't mind me. Just trying to remote in. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just do the Steamworks one first. Aren't Chucklefish the publishers that did some supposed kind of first thing that I didn't bother to learn about that describes every company? Never mind. Yeah, it was something with Starbound. I'm not saying that they did it. I'm just saying this is what they were. By the way, when this happened, just some inside baseball. I wake up to a Telegram message in our Chucklefish group chat, and it's from the CEO Finn. He's like, "I don't know if you guys heard. I'm really sorry that you like about the stuff that happened." And all I was thinking was like, "Oh my god, did they sell? Did they drop us? Like, what the heck happened?" And then come to find out, it's just people saying, "Oh, we never got paid for the free labor that we did on Starbound," including the guy who made Undertale mentioned stuff about it, and Mr. Fox, whatever his name is. And I was like, I don't really care about this controversy because if you want to get paid, you got to get paid up front. But what happened is a bunch of people helped work on Starbound in, I think, like a fan capacity. It'd be like if you guys made a bunch of stuff for Starmancer, and then later Starmancer made a bunch of money, and then you're like, hey, well, actually, we never paid for it. That was the controversy, is that they're like, hey, we never got paid for the work we did. But I think they agreed to do it for free. I don't know. I don't really know. Not my thing. I didn't look into it that much because I'm like, whatever. These dramas, they die so fast, you know, they don't last very long at all, and then people are over it. Okay, the new build, Toby Fox, yeah. Chucklefish extorts work to Victor Tyler source. Trust me, bro. Right. Happy birthday, Uncle June Giles. Happy birthday, the uncle of June Giles. I guess my battery's dieting. It's trying to eat less electricity. Okay. I volunteer as tribute. Thank you. See, I think that what happens in these games is like, okay, like here's the reality, right? Like if I stopped working on Starmancer, it would go nowhere. And then you guys might come and help, and I love it so much, and it's nice. But we all know, like, okay, we're all just kind of helping out. And then one day, if Starmancer got huge and made millions and millions of dollars, and then later you're like, how come I didn't get any of that money? It's like, it's weird, right? Because it's like, well, you know, I don't know. But I think that's what happened in Starbound's case. But I don't really know that much. You know what I mean? What is the problem with this colonist? What if I just ignore it? I see. If you want to do fan service, do stuff for free, that's your own fault. Unless they were voluntold, then they shouldn't expect any money. That's what I'm thinking it was, is that it was just sort of that type of situation. And then later people are like, hey, that's not fair. And then I always think like, and I might have said this to Chucklefish, but I definitely said it to Victor, was like, this controversy is stupid. Like, no one cares. Like, most internet controversies are so dumb. It's just that when you live in that world, and also when you play at the level that Chucklefish plays at, Chucklefish is making deals with like Microsoft and stuff like that. Like big deals, trying to get into China. Just that sort of thing. When you have that negative publicity, it'll make those big companies be like, maybe not you. Maybe we'll go with somebody else. So that's the world they live in. So even if they think it's nonsense, they still live in a world in which their partners don't think it's nonsense or will influence the decisions that they make. Why is there a thing here? A core body design. A lot of game artists just want to be part of game development. The industry is too damn competitive. People do stuff for yeah. Also, the industry's so freaking competitive. There's so many games. The market is so saturated. You could pick. You could probably find 100 games that are amazing that you've never heard of, and have no one's playing them. Like 100 indie games. I mean, they're all fine. They're all great. Like there's no issues with them. But it's just there's so many games, so it's just so hard. Anything to get credibility and work. Yeah, yeah. Chucklefish times Minecraft win, waiting for my cat skin. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I also understand the point that like, hey, like if I'm helping out for free, but then later you make money, it's like, well, I feel like we should get some of that. Like, I feel like that's fair. I assume that it's kind of difficult to actually like in reality do it. Like maybe like, okay, how much am I going to pay you? But I'm thinking people aren't asking for that much money. Like, let's say that like there were 100 artists and they, well, how much you give them though? Like I was gonna say, you give them all $1,000. It's $100,000. Like that's a lot of money. I don't know what you're supposed to do, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. I'll pay you an exposure, right? That's what I say to women. I'm like, I'll pay you an exposure, my exposure. I'll expose myself. Carry slot. It's difference between exposure and just a nebulous idea versus exposure and something with actual momentum. Yeah. And the thing is, like, if you're looking for the, like, yeah, when you're doing a bunch of stuff and you're just kind of like trying to make like art on a bunch of various projects for free for the exposure, it to me is no different than if you were doing it for a profit share, right? If you're like, okay, well, I want to do a profit share. I won't take any pay, but I want, some percentage of the money that you guys make. It's kind of like that. And then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, but if you profit $1,000,000, yeah, I mean, $100,000, I don't think is that much money to Chucklefish. I don't think so because they must have made so much money just from Stardew Valley alone. And then Starbound made a lot of money, and also Wargroove made a lot of money, and Wargroove 2 recently came out. Like, they can afford it, first of all. Yeah, they can afford it. When I played the update for the first time, I thought it was a bug when columns walk on the air, but after I read the patch, I'm like, oh, silly me. That's actually really funny, Roll Rift. It's also reasonable that you'd be like, well, if they're walking in space, it's probably weird. It's probably something bad. I bet like 70% of game devs with sudden success probably don't know how to handle the amount of money, LOL, at least my guess. Yeah. And it's so unprofessional too. You know? Like if I had to get more employees, I'd be like, what do I even I don't even consider Victor an employee. And Victor doesn't like consider me like his boss. It's not like that relationship because we both started together at the same time and we worked on this together. We grew it together. We made it together. And if I had to get an employee, it'd be like, what do I even do? I can't even keep a stream on track, Just that. I always assumed that if we made a bunch of money, I would just invest it. Just get some returns on that and just live off of that or something, And then just work on Starmancer indefinitely. You're the only one of me. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. Wow, this is weird. Let me try something. On game object instantiate. Succeeded. I'm trying to get modding in working too at some point. Hopefully in the nearest future. If anyone's interested in modding, I'll sort of try to prioritize it a little bit higher. I'm concerned that I'll spend a lot of time getting modding working and then nobody mods. And I could have just done something else with that time. Shut up. That is the Great Wall of Outer Space, by the way. Ah, so it's like how Tarn and Zach Adams both co-own Bay 12 instead of being an employee. I'm thinking so. Of course, in their case, they're brothers, which makes things a bit different, you know? Like, Victor is a slave to Tyler. I'm just reading the messages. That's funny. Victor, yeah, say anything in the chat. Victor's in my basement right now. I roll up the screen. You guys want to see Victor right now? You want to see Victor? Yes! Ah! He's like right there. He's like in a cage in my basement. Okay. Is the speed... Are you not in there? Yeah, okay. Anyway, is the speed of walking colonists faster than jetpacking colonists? No, it's the same speed. You think it should be faster? Because I could do it real fast. You want to try it? You want to see what it would look like if it was? You want to see it? You want to try it? Let's try it. Let's try it. On query movement speed. The reason it's not is because then I would assume that colonists should prefer walking not on them, right? Event name on query. Shut up. Is it movement speed? Oh, it's a query. Query movement speed on query movement speed. You know what? If I could just spell correctly, that would work out a little bit better for me, wouldn't it? Let's not even give it a priority. Let's give it a priority. I want to get some Friday nachos. Last week, the only thing I ate the whole day were nachos. And I was getting nachos. I'm like, I need anything all day, and I'm losing all those calories that I wasn't getting. I'm just going to counteract with these fucking nachos. Okay. On query movement speed. On query equals parameter.trycast on query. Well, I just want to see something funny. Okay, that'll make that happen. But next on succeed. So let's do on succeed. Get. Okay, fine. Dot game object. Dot. Give my reference. So I'm gonna do if on succeed. Dot new game object. Dot. Does not equal. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. What are we doing? Try find transform. What is this? Why does it say try find? It doesn't return a back boolean. True or false? That's weird. Okay, I see what I'm doing here. Or linked transform equals null. Let's do this, and let's do this. So we're gonna do two things here. We're gonna see if these carry slot issues are fixed, and then also, oopsies. And also we're gonna watch some turbo jetpacks happening. So we'll see those two things. There should be an X% chance for colonists to speed to well and splat dead. That'd be so funny. I also think there should be a chance that if a door closes on a colonist, it should kill them. Just crushes them, and then we give them to guts. If not, it should be because they're walking constant jetpacking cannot boost, except if there's a treasure that can bonus from jetpacking. That would be a fun relic. Victor said there's a bug that space phobics don't like to, won't jetpack around or something. Like, I don't, that's funny. I think it was unintentional, but still funny. I bet the space floors use a key that those things use. The femur breaker? I'm the femur breaker. What's the femur? That's like one of the big, like a thigh bone or something. The Fenrir breaker. Okay, let's maximize this. Let's maximize this and play. I'm wearing black shirt so that no sweat shows up. Oh my god, what day is it? What's the last day of this? Okay, next week. I'm like, I gotta pay Victor. Speaking of slave wages, he doesn't have slave wages. But I'm like, I gotta pay Victor. I try to set up this thing to automatically pay Victor through TransferWise. That's how I pay him because he has to get paid in Swedish kroner, not USD. But it wouldn't let me auto pay. So I have to, every month I just have a reminder. Pay Victor. Okay. Also, I want a space McDonald's. I think that would be fun. It'd be a mini dungeon. You could just buy like McNuggets there or something. I don't know. Use the trade UI. Gives like 7 morale. If a contest gets crushed, an oily old man should show up to where the femur got broken and drag it off into a portal. I don't get the reference, but I want it to happen. Let me find a colonist model. Colonist model. Oh, that's better. That's better. They're transformed correctly. There's a femur breaker mod in Starbound. That's awesome. What's SCP-106? What does that mean? SCP-106. It's not a way for me to, for someone to say D's nuts on me, is it? Okay. Oh yeah, let's watch someone jetpack real quick. Did it not work? Did it really not work? Speed is 5.24. It might not have worked. I might not have done it correctly. I was a little bit wild with it. It sort of says 5.24 though. Does it not work? On jetpack turned on. If is on equals false return. Oh. Ever hear of Warehouse 13, the show on Sci-Fi that my dad watches like all the time, or used to religiously? No, that was Eureka. He watched Eureka a lot. I never watched Warehouse. I know what Warehouse 13 is, though. That's not the show he watched. I was thinking of Eureka. Man, do you know about the SCP Foundation? Are you talking about SC Johnson, a family company? I'm Googling it now. The SCP. But from what universe are they from? Oh, I've read this. I've been on this website before. I love reading stuff like this. I never know what to call it. What's the term for like I love reptilian stuff. I love Hollow Earth stuff. You know, I love that sort of things. And I love reading about it. It's just really fun. Mind usages on query movement speed. Movement speed. It's right here. It's right here. I wonder if the movement speed gets capped. If it gets capped somehow. You got a lot of code today, huh? It's probably not this either, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, okay. Okay, that's on Daddy. Call myself Daddy sometimes. You guys call yourself Daddy ever? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Whatever. I was like, I don't care that much. Which one was the Weeping Angel? Is that the one that wouldn't move if you looked at it? That was a spooky one. And there were like hundreds of them, statues. Was that David Tennant? Okay, have any of you guys seen Barbie yet? Because I loved it. I thought it was fabulous. I thought it was wonderful. Ken was amazing. Ryan Gosling killed it as always. So many scenes in that movie. There's so much dialogue. It's just so funny. Ugh. One of my lights is off right now. I never noticed. It only took me an hour. So let's figure out why that's happening here. That's why my lights are weird, huh? Probably just appreciated. Oh, okay. Hang on. Lights again. Yeah, we're gonna get romantic in here, boys and girls. Oh, I don't have color changing lights. I thought I did. I can only go this color. I can go hospital sterile on me. This is too bright. This is mute. Okay. Something's happening. Yes, go to sleep, buddy. All right, let's find out what happens here. Okay. Okay. You said they should be faster, remember? I made them faster. You know it's bad when they're just transporting bio-waste, right? I'm just gonna warp out of here, dude. Oh, okay. You can't be interrupted because you're in an airlock? Okay. Where am I trying to go in this game right now? How's it feel not having any Starmancer Rule 34 in existence? That is actually concerning. So we're going to fix that right now. And we're going to make it official. Can one of you post this to the subreddit Rule 34 for me? I'd appreciate the appropriate 4chan. What do they even call them, 4chan? What do they call, like, B and Pol and VG? What do they call that? Forums? Subsections? Also, I've been thinking about making a forum for Starmancer. I miss forums. I like web forums. I don't like using Discord. It's too crazy. Like, you have to be, like, just so, like, on it all the freaking time. Do 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 do. You upset, Zanpolar? Okay. Are you out in the space, Zanpolar? Oh, you are. You're a space colonist. A space colonist. It is a measure of success, certainly. I agree. And they're sick with something. I'm just going super jets for me right now. Look at him exploring. So stupid. I think the goal for Star must be better than Starbound. That's right. That's right, Champer. Or that's right, Blocklander. Okay, what is going on here? I gotta reduce this movement speed slightly. I mean, these things can fly now, by the way. So watch out for that. And I don't got nothing at all. Do. Okay, let's do scientist. I think she's the cutest. Oh wait, nope, wrong. Scientist is the ugliest. Okay, I'm looking for Dawn, who's pretty cute actually. Dawn. Okay, fine. Are you? No, you're not scientist. You're not miner. You're not mechanic. Mechanics is ugly, man. What's that been? Portrait. Portrait. There it is. Portrait infected. Okay. Portrait infected. Okay, we're doing some Rule 34 stuff. Don't worry about it, guys. Oh, she's infected now? Victor's so funny like that. He made her infected. Okay. Okay, we're going to go into paint now. Paint. Paint's so tiny. Okay. How can I just make this tinier? There we go. Okay, now we need to Rule 34 this. Okay. So we don't have any chest area, but we could give her a little bit of the cleave. So let's give her a little bit of the cleave. What we'll do is we'll take her skin color here, and we're going to start right under the chin, symmetrical. I don't know if that's how people work. I've never drawn boobs before. So we're going to kind of just sort of draw them sort of like this, and then we'll sort of make them big boobies too, and okay. And she's going to have boobs soon. No problem. No problem. We're going to Rule 34 this up for us. Okay. So for those of you who said no Rule 34 existed, you are technically incorrect now. So, okay, now next we're going to need a color for the areolas. In real life, it's actually the color of the lips. So we're going to go ahead and do that again. We're going to make a circle there. We're going to make one again right here, I'm thinking. Okay. And then we're going to have just a little bit darker, and we're going to be able to see just a little bit of that, and that's going to be right there, like so, and right there, like so. And this actually turned out sort of okay. Not okay in like a moral sense, it's okay, and I could make this work if I had to. Okay, so we're going to save this as Rule 34. Oopsie. Okay. That's pretty good. Oopsie. Okay, hang on, people. I know you couldn't see much of that. There. Steel Soldier. Okay. Perfect. It's perfect. Who else came just now? Steel Soldier. have any other funny images here? No, just Dawn 34. Okay, I posted in Discord. Now you have Dawn 34. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I need to take the, uh-oh. I pressed the button, but I messed up a little bit. This movement speed increase is actually insane. We're just gonna do 1. That'll be okay. Will there be nudist colonists in Starmancer? You know, Victor once made a nude sprite for a colonist, and I don't know why. It wasn't like nude with penis, but it was nude. It definitely had boobs in it. There definitely were boobs in it. Actually, I could probably, if I type in naked, I bet I could find it. Naked? What about person? What about boob? Okay, well. So there's a program that made porn for its own game. That's funny. Oh, there'd be nudist colonists in Starmancer, by the way. That'd be funny. That would actually be really funny. That'd be really funny. Okay. Add a reaction. We're gonna add some good reactions too. I have some good ones from Ominix. I've got a Donald Trump one. I've got a Bernie one. What else we got here? Got Neil deGrasse Tyson. Got Spaceman. Where's Spaceman? Oh, there he is. Oh, World Peace. There. Imagine if you put a bot on the vault to look like a sex bot. That's so funny. Because I would. There's a spider web on top of my monitor right now. Spider up here somewhere doing spider stuff. Oh, I'm getting so sweaty from this coffee. Maybe your colony could have a set of ethics like in Dwarf Fortress, and one of the ethics could be clothing unthinkable. That is actually... What is happening here? Did you see him fight that slinker like a super speed? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's impossible. Okay, hold on. Who is my farmer, by the way? I don't really have a good farming situation, do I? Are you a farmer? Farm? You are, huh? And your level is 9. Okay. It makes space rocks impossible. Just a penis flopping around at 0G. 3 things that make us all come together. Sports, video games, and Rule 34. 3 things that make us all come together. Blacklander's mom, Blacklander's little sister, and Rule 34. For this currency up here, I'm thinking if you mouse over, it'll open a window that shows you additional currencies. All right, what am I people doing out here? Refined goo times 4, metal times 4. About to sell all my Starmancer stock. That's all right. Did you mean about to sell all my Starmancer stock, Daddy? Because I'm your new dad now, Blacklander. Or it could be your brother, depending on how it goes with your sister. What is this game? I have so many DNA frags, I don't even need them. I'm just gonna take that corpse and... Who's my miner, actually? Because I would actually enjoy this. So let's try something. Who is the miner? What the hell is the mining? 20? Is it the first guy? Is it Scarlet? I think Scarlet is my miner. So I'm going to assign her a relic. And that relic is this one. No, I'm about to revoke my Starmancer review. Hey, let's not get too serious here. Let's not get too carried away here, okay? Okay. Speaking of carried away, I carried away your mom last night. Okay. So, there are 3 types of gamers. Tryhard, casual, and troll. I'm a tryhard, for sure. I'm pretty sure that the word for someone who engages in sexual activities with both the mother and sister of some nerd on Twitch is middle school bully. I wish my middle school bully had that much game. But they didn't, so. I'm a super tryhard on like most games, to be honest with you. So, okay. But like in single player games, it's like I try to have more fun. But in like multiplayer games, like I'm playing Rocket League and just going through the drills over and over again, you know? Who has that punching thing? Who's my puncher? You're my puncher? Okay, puncher. I'm going to give you another thing to punch. I'm going to have you take 2 of them. 2 Tyson gloves. Also, I don't know. I felt weird about calling Blocklander a nerd. I don't like calling him a nerd. Too personal. I don't like calling people nerds. I've been called a nerd sometimes, guys. I miss Rocket League, but no game makes me matter. Yeah. Yeah. I'm revoking my Blockland review. That's so funny. Just double down. I remember being a kid and saying things like, oh, your little sister, blah, blah, blah. And people would be like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't even know that you had, you know, you had a little sister, man. I'm just saying it abstractly. Okay, I got a lot of ore going on up here, so let's do something with all that ore, huh? I don't have an ore thing unlocked in this game. What's this game called again? Is it Starmancer? Is that what this is? Okay. Is this Space Haven? Nerd is a new hot. Yeah. It's true. It's true. I like geek. I prefer geek. I've always preferred geek to nerd. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer geek to nerd. Because geek to me is like... Nerd is someone who doesn't shower. That's how I think of it. They're a smelly kid. They're weird. Their hair's greasy. They have the imprints of headphones from playing League of Legends all day before class. Whereas I like geek. Bill Gates is a geek. Does smart stuff. Has glasses. You know, Billy from Power Rangers, the Blue Ranger, he was a geek, not a nerd. McLovin, nerd. Mark Zuckerberg, geek. This is Prison Architect, actually. You know, for the longest time, I thought Parkitect were just people saying Prison Architect but trying to be cool. Turns out, it's a completely different thing. So. Both smart, but about specific things. Well, it's like a geek. I feel like, I don't know. To me, it's like the degree to which you can be cool or have accountability in the real world or something. That's what I think about nerds. Like nerds, like they both care about the same things, geeks and nerds. You know, like we both like playing Dungeons and Dragons. But like a geek is more likely to like be a programmer or something, whereas nerds not necessarily. Nerds are more likely to be pale as well, I would think. Okay, but what if I'm a sadomasochist? People who think braces are cute/hot have not experienced the pain of wearing braces. Or they have, yeah. What do you mean? That's like saying people who think spanking girls is hot have not experienced the pain of being spanked by a horny man. And you're like, well... Yeah, I don't really think braces are that hot, but they're kind of fun. They're cute. They're cute in some way, but All I can think about is all the food scraps that have undoubtedly gone in there, you know? Regular meat steak. Grilled biomass. Let's just maintain 5 of these. Why not? Hello, everybody. Remember to leave a review of Starmancer if you like it. Square. I got the square. Square's kind of fun, actually. There. Haha, he says. Haha. I bet you go to the dentist and don't use anesthetic. Drill me, baby. In the words of your mommy, drill me, doctor. Drill me, doctor, and I don't care if it hurts. Okay. This guy's slightly upset about something. I think he's just trying to fight this man right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't even hate him that much. What's your aggression? 60. Oh, that's pretty high. 69. Okay. Where's the Mario one? Okay, so no one's seen Barbie. Except me. Okay. Whatever. What's this, silicon or something? Special oil? Everything's going pretty okay for me. Fun fact, after Death of Humans, AI will still be available to make Rule 34. That's good. Oppenheimer Barbie? No. You're wrong. You're wrong. We've only used 2 nukes, but we've used millions of Barbies. It's a stupid Dawn picture. I really enjoyed Barbie. I thought it was really fun. For real. Like, unironically, I thought it was very fun. I do not regret seeing it at all. I'm going to see Oppenheimer tomorrow at a nice theater. Refuses to cook? That's okay. I think Starmancer should have romantic relationships, and colonists who are only set to be able to be in a romantic relationship with the same gender should get a buff to strength due to being a raging homosexual. They should. And it should say raging homosexual on it. Just because it's funny. It's like, he's a raging homosexual. Okay. Okay, he's cooking up some food. He's cooking up some regular beefsteak. Get out of here, he says. You're infected. Are you the, he was the outsider. Didn't I tell someone I was going to do a bunch of Greys versus robots? Oh, okay, they're fighting now. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Her aggression goes down while she's in combat and every time she punches, by the way. So he's cooking food but bleeding? Okay. Nah, she's peeing again, so whatever. Now all I can think of is if the Incredible Hulk became enraged after seeing something homosexual. You guys ever see the GIF? Where it's like Black Widow looking at the Hulk from maybe the Avengers 2 or something like that. And also I thought that romantic subplot was so weird and unnecessary, by the way. Anyway, they look at each other and then the next scene is some sort of porn. Or it's like a Hulk-dressed man just going to town. Anyway, whatever. They should get back pain and lowered speed since their spine isn't straight. You talking about the raging homosexuals because they're curvy? You guys know they pee on each other to have sex, right? What are we cooking here? Grilled biomass? Okay. Do I have a... Someone has slime belly or something, but like... How? But where? I feel bad because someone's going to believe that fact. Yeah, no one... Yeah. Yeah. They don't really pee on each other, people. Whose penis opens up to accept the other penis? I mean, getting peanut during sex is fine as long as you're in a shower. Or if you have a tarp under you, I guess. The smell, though. It smells a lot stronger. The toilet bowl really hides most of the smell. I think about that's giving me a UTI. That's so funny. This already is the most interesting Starmancer stream. So not will be, but is. I think I can warp. I'm going to Lucky Colonel. I'm doing it. And I'm sick of you people telling me I can't. Where's Ezekiel Black? Let's ban him. Okay. I just keep sweating. I just keep sweating down here. My sweat rag got too smelly. I had to wash it, so it's not here right now. I have it for games. I kind of want to play Dead by Daylight, dude. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in forever. Remember to tell your partner to use the bathroom afterwards to ward off UTIs, especially if they're banging me. By the way, gay men don't pee on each other to have sex. Unless they want to. But it has nothing to do with being gay. They just might just like that. I thought the same thing when you said that was a sweat rag. Whoa. I'm so scared to go back to Dead by Daylight and just be utterly useless to all new content. Same. It's like, it's just the meta changes so much, you know? Because I haven't played I haven't seriously played in like 2 years probably. And I don't know if they have like new players, because if they don't have new players, then all the people who are playing are just more experienced. I love this update with relics, by the way, because it's so nice this guy just picked up a freaking relic. At least it's not Fortnite. Yeah. Fortnite I like, though. I love the way Fortnite does updates. I think it's fun. Like, it's fun, at least. Like, it's supposed to be sort of an active game, you know? Like, as a service. I hate when people say things like games as a service, because it just sounds so marketing. Like, some bigwig at Microsoft's like, let's make it a game as a service. But is it a game as a service? Like, I guess. This guy wants 5C4. He's out of his damn mind right now. Okay, what do you even do in this game anymore? What do I want to do in this game? Who is my combat man? Did I forget to grab that other relic? I'm pretty sure I did. So, oopsie. Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. Gas. What is GAAS? Games as a service? Oh, okay. Games as a service. Got it. Yeah. It's like just a funny way to be like, oh, you mean you're updating your game? I'm going to try something that might be fun. This is what I'm going to do, guys. Ready for this? I'm going to punch him once. Okay, just kidding. If I can aggro that monster, that alien, he'll kill everything inside of here for me. Let's check this out. Come here. I don't want to, though. He's going to start killing all my people. No! Someone died. Where'd his head go? Where's his... What happened to his body? What the hell happened to his body? Okay, well... I think Mango's going to be incredibly fast, too, actually. When they're flying. My great grandma told me gay men have sex by summoning a demon and ripping apart the Bible like a strong man rips a phone book. And they put it under their butts afterwards, their hips under, so they get deeper. They put the Bible underneath their butts. It's like the insemination pillow. Hate the sin, love the sinner. Am I right, fellas? Okay, but speaking of gay men, Ryan Gosling as Ken. Like, are we serious right now? Zan Pollard. Come here, Zan Pollard. Come here. We're gonna give you a mental stabilizer. Maybe even some nectar. We're gonna give you some nectar, buddy. Okay, Zan Pollard, you're never gonna make it home, are you? Jesus. Okay, well, perfect time to demonstrate the extract head. You're not my doctor, are you? Where's my doctor? You. They're just gambling. They're just playing at the Lucky Colonel. They're like, this is awesome. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, so who's my doctor again? You? Once she has to work, she should take care of the body for me. Let's do Ann George here as well. They shouldn't hate and touch at least once, or is that just for eating food? No. That's just for gay sex. And if you want to try, come see me. Dara Ferguson is suffocating. I told her, Nana, that's pretty kinky where I sent up. That's funny. Then they use the pages of toilet paper. That's convenient. Waiting for the day I can build my own Lucky Colonel station and extort the credits of visitors. I was thinking what we could do is have, like, for example, harpoonable space whales. You'll get whale blubber, and maybe the regular traders don't sell them, but there could be a black market trader to the bots that you could sell them at. Getting a medical item should not be higher priority than this. I think there's a chance because she died in the door. I'm going to try to drag this person, if I may. It's just right over here. Cancel draft. Oopsie. Drop. Okay, go. Wow, this game has credits? What's next? Maintenance tunnels full of refined space rock and unique rare strange of space plant? That's funny. At first I thought you meant credits, like we have like credits. Like we do have credits. There's 2 people. There's 2 names in there. Dana, why are you suffocating? Nothing good can happen from the super flying. Is her skill score 121 or 1,000? 121. That makes her expensive to regrow. Okay, do I have other crops yet? Other seeds? What are these seeds of? Biomass? Bullshit. I don't really care about bioshroom spores that much, but I guess while I'm here, it's like, okay. I need ice. I could have built an ore refinery a long time ago, huh? So let's do that. Let's do that somewhere. Over here. Little ore refinery situation over here. I have a Jenny, right? I built one. That was like a big thing I was trying to get done. And we're going to need oxygen in here eventually. And also power. So to get power, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an external floor right here. Also, you don't even need... You don't have to... You don't even need the floors. Like, you could just do this. You could just do that. You could just do that. Dara Ferguson was suffocating. They were hot. Okay. Demi guy death pose. It's effort for life, bro. Facts. You should be able to script sludge off the floors of your station's maintenance tunnels and inject it into your veins to improve the rate you learn the skills at the cost of constant brain damage if you get addicted. I don't know what that means. I know what you mean. That would actually be really fun. Thanks for reminding me that if Starmancer ever comes out with modding that I'll learn how to make a Forrest Gump generator. What do you generate about Forrest Gump? A lot of AIDS? Or chocolate? Why does she keep suffocating? Is she trapped? Is this person just like trapped somehow? Okay, we're just gonna pick you up and move you. I think the speed at this high might mess things up. I think they might move so fast. See? That they just can't. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna reload with my changes. With their speed being a bit slower. I think if the frame rates get weird, they just can't find themselves. It'll be reskin generator. It just says Jedi. Every time you click on it, it says Jedi, Jedi, Jedi. Isn't it better to put the machine in oxygen that the sound doesn't travel because the machine's hot? And also it's hot. But if you give it in a room with oxygen and you make the room pretty, it'll increase the amount of experience that the colonist earns by a lot. By 25%. So I'm going to try that instead. I think that'll be better. It's just for the EXP boost. That's all I'm doing it for. And if you don't put it in there, you won't get the EXP boost, which is still fine. But because it's only 25%, it's like, whatever. I have so much ore. Who even cares? Who cares? That's nice.
And a brain onto a door. And
This game looks awesome. Caves of Cud looks awesome. Are you serious? Wow. Character creators. That's so cool. Okay. Ear protector relic prevents colonists from hearing damage and reduces noise, allowing them to sleep better. That's actually a good idea. If I put relic, then I guess I'll sound related negative effect. Just because it's a relic. It's just a relic, that's all. That's why. Sounds will travel to metal, meaning they hear it as long as the room they're in is connected to the generator room. Hang on. Let's wait. Recompiling. Any cons of having deaf colonists? No. There's no cons. Like, really at all. I'd love to have more procedural, just completely procedural stuff in Starmancer. It's hard because of the art style, though. When you have simpler art, it's like there's like very little time if you add something new. You just sort of add it. It's fine. Okay. Loading. 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 There is the benefit of them being Gene Wilder in that one movie and not knowing what anyone was saying. Thank you. That's perfect. That's a very funny analogy, actually. Right. Because because if you have like, if your sprites aren't that detailed as an art style, it's like, it's no problem. It's much easier for your life. Okay, where is this mango at? Okay, are you going to go through this freaking airlock now, buddy? Oh, still not? Is this airlock just borked? Is this just a broken airlock somehow? Let's try it now. Let's see if anybody will get through this airlock now. Kill. Oh my god, he just did 6 damage to that mango. This guy's a beast. Look at that airlock, which is bork, dude. Never find another like me. Do 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 do. What lights are these? It's Zentech or something, right? It's not Zentech, is it? No. Or is it? It is Zentech. Look at this bug right here. This thing's lit. By nothing. That's a bug. How come your hauler is yellow? It's blue by default. It uses the palette system so you can recolor it. See? So it's whatever color you had selected when you placed it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I got the developer exclusive. It's because I peed on it. Because a bunch of gay men peed on it when they were having sex. Take this. Take some bullets. Take some bullets. Take some bullets. Take that. Take that. Take spaghetti. Take this. Take dish. Okay, I'll take DNA frags. Okay. 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 Why not print Def Colonist access sound-related entertainment as on? That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, I could do that, but it's like, if you're deaf, you could still watch TV. That's the only sound-related entertainment we have. Oh, jukebox? I guess jukebox. They probably shouldn't be able to use a jukebox, huh? They can still appreciate the vibrations, though. What do you mean drinking something? What are you doing? Well, this airlock sure is weird, huh? Don't do chemistry. Do doctor stuff. Get to this body. Where they only take one? Even though it requires two? Is that what's happening here? Why do you just have refined galarium? What is this bug? What is this bug? Why are they taking two? Being deaf makes them unable to listen to commands. That's interesting, actually. That'd be an interesting use case. What is happening here? Stop suffocating, buddy. You're just trapped. Why are people trapped in this airlock? What is it about this airlock? Like, look at this. What's happening here? He should get crushed in half here, right? Reminds me of the story of the guy who liked listening to the vibrations of music on the radio, and he asked his mother what the radio was playing, and she said, "You're listening to talk radio." See? Yeah. Game of the year, baby. Yeah, weird, right? Is it this airlock that's bugged? Is it something about its position that's weird? Is it that bug where the colonists can walk through doors sometimes, you think? He's listening to Hitler speeches. He's like, this guy's amazing. I have no idea what he's saying, but it's awesome. I'm trying to wonder why this guy is not getting this body. What is the priority for this? Oh, I just sneezed all over my freaking elbow. Oh, God. Any chance of more gambling machines? That'd be fun. There's a slot machine, actually. By the way, Blocklander. Victor made it at some point. Sometimes inside baseball, Victor will just kind of make things. Right there. Or like kind of work on things. But like he hasn't really told me about it. He just kind of does it. I'm like, okay. He doesn't like talk about it. He just sort of does it. For example, today he changed the biomass mushroom node on asteroids to a bigger, better sprite. So, I don't know, you know. He also did something with the doors recently. Okay. Jobs. Job tasks, fix object. Doctor. Doctor. Harvest head. Doctor, harvest head, craft doctor. Cannot be claimed for some reason. He definitely has the appropriate skill. He hasn't refused the task or something weird like that. So then why? Can he not pathfind to him? Because he definitely can. I could click him right here. I could be like, hey, extract the head. Extract the head, buddy. This door's borked too, see? Jesus. Sweet, sweet Jesus. Good old Alexander Jones. Let's get some music back in here, though. One sec, we'll wait for something. La dee doo dee doo dee doo. Let's see. Okay, let's lock it. Unlock it. Move it over here. And then we're gonna move it back here. Okay, go to sleep, guys. Just do this. Just do this. I wonder why the doors get borked. You think it's the same bug that causes them to get messed up in the other way? If you take the manic out of Jones, you don't have Jones. You just have a TV broadcaster. That's the thing. Right. Like, he's just being an entertainer. You know? At the end of the day. His subject matter is wild, but he's really just being an entertainer. I have no medkits. I have no organ healing serum. I have antivirals, though. I got graffiti. I need liquid pipes. Like this, see? And lights. You'll need a light in here. And also a poster. Or maybe a plushie in the corner. Makes the whole place look fancy. And we'll do some metal floor for you, I guess. And we'll do some Zentek on the outside, I guess. Okay. Look at that bugged floor. Look at that bugged one as well. And we'll go over here. And someone just died, by the way. Someone just suffocated, by the way, right in front of my face. It was this man. How did he suffocate? Let's see if we can extract his head. If you do more decorations, just posters. There are a lot of decorations. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know. Okay. A lot of people are going to see a dead body now. Using the potty organ damage. Scavenging organ damage. See, why are you scavenging? I want to know why he's not extracting these heads, because it does work. I've tested it. But he's like, nah, I don't want to. We're going to find it out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out right now. Right click. Unmaximize. Console. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I need to do what? Verbose debugging and perhaps debug usage. And I'm going to do something. I'm going to get a lot of messages in the log when I do this. So many. I have so many colonists. So we'll make this work somehow. Clear this. Come over here. Plus this here. Wait 1 second. It fucking autosaves. Okay. Nothing there. Who is this guy? Shut up. 2144. Looking for Dr. Kraft. Oh. I see. I see. It doesn't apply to existing. It's not retroactive. I see, I see, I see. It only applies to new colonists. This whole thing's serialized, isn't it? I see. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, adjust this so that changes to object type are applied after loading. Okay, that's easy. I see. Oopsie. I messed up that, huh? My bad. All right, let's go over here. Over here, required objects. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. If I take this new person, anyone who's new, they're not going to die. They'll be able to extract the head correctly. But I don't know who is the new person. So, like, I'll show you, for example. I'm gonna grow this person. I'm gonna make them a doctor, and they should be able to extract the head, no problem. If I make him a doctor, and I give him level 5 or whatever, and I do this. See, I'll do it. He'll harvest the head automatically, because he's a new colonist and isn't affected by that bug. See? He's harvesting the head. He'll return the head. He'll even do it again. Just kidding. No, he won't. Okay. What are you doing instead, buddy? Oh, you don't want to harvest that head? You're like, no, thank you. I'll only do the one head. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny. It's not necessarily a lighting bug. I said I just used the wrong color. Okay. In some ways, though, I think it's a bug. What is this? This is Robo Lights, isn't it? It's like Robo Lights. What? This one? I want that palette tool, an eyedropper so bad. You don't even know. You can't even know. Okay, where's my former doctor, by the way? I feel like he was probably assigned a bunch of stuff. That just refreshes order automatically. Did it just do that? Or was that me that did that? I don't remember what he's supposed to be assigned, but it's probably all this stuff, I guess. So. What if he can't use it because it was already claimed? Could that be it? Could that be it? I like how nobody needs a medical license to be a doctor. Yeah, not here. In Starmancer, your doctors can inspect poop, and that makes them better at being a doctor. So it's a little bit like real life. That's the realistic part of the sim that we've taken. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Let's debug this one more time. And see what it says. I'm going to get off in like 5 minutes, I think, by the way. Should auto build? No. Verbose debugging. Debug usage. Maximize this. Anyone else play the game alongside the stream? I do. I do. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. Let's maximize this. Come here. Come here. Come here. What's your name, bitch? Colonist. Gosh. Gosh, gosh, bagosh. Negative 149, negative 149, negative 149, negative 149, negative 149. Oh my god, there's too much. 1-4. It's not even 149, it's negative 1,486. What are you doing? What are you doing? Looking for Harvest Head. Found 3. But you can't use any of them, huh? How strange is that? How sweet it is to be loved by you. Negative 743. Did not... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Unity had an update to this thing, see? And I can't... Okay, now look, not updates. Oh yeah, Blocklander. There's an intro sequence now. Make sure also that your patch at the end says 28 and not 27, by the way. No. This is it, Doctor. What if it doesn't say he's dead? It does say he's dead. It does say he's dead. Then why? Then why have I said the prize? Because it can't be claimed? It's not even in the list? It's not even in the damn list? Oh. Okay. Oh. I see. It's probably because he's not a new colonist. Okay. Come here. Give me head. And you come here. Drop off head. Okay, and then also, you're not going to be a doctor anymore. You know what? I'm just going to murk this person. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's all about. He's just got a weird situation in my base going on. Right click required. Come here, come here. Right click, maximize. Okay. Okay, cancel draft. Mary Kruger was hurt. Who is my engineer? Oh, this person should scavenge. Why don't you workbench first, though? And also, why don't you make as much ore as you can? Okay. There. Okay. We got stuff coming. There is no light in here either. Okay. Cool. 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 I'm fading. I'm getting so hungry. I need to eat something. Where did that space rock come from? Is he an addict or something? Where'd this come from? Jeez. Increased movement speed now, though. Right. Look at that 44 strength. Man, if you give somebody a space rock and have them start fighting fools, they're gonna hurt them a little bit, huh? Okay. I'm gonna do a storage bin. Must mean that existing armor computer. Okay. By the way, the electro trolley nest seems unnecessary, doesn't it? It's like, maybe not, but it just seems some of these nests just seem like, why do they exist? Like everything doesn't need a nest, does it? I'm gonna buy this propaganda poster for all of my colonists. Can't access, why? Because of the poster? Okay. I find jetpacks to be a lot more fun, by the way. Just because they can fly around, it makes the game a little bit easier, a little bit more relaxing, I feel like. I just like want stuff to do now, though. I need some we need like end game stuff now, I feel like. So there just isn't that much. Yeah, once you build out your base, there isn't much else. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what do you do now? You're like, okay, well, what do I do now? I built the base, which is fun. It's sort of fun to do that, but like now it's like, okay, well, now I need stuff to do. Maybe like things to kill, things to fight, stuff to do with your colonists, things that happen on the way. Like I could build them more rooms, but why? Everything seems sort of okay. You know? Nothing's really going bad or wrong or nothing. You know? Magnetized metal C4. I could sell metal. Can somebody make magnetized metal? Is that the thing? Can you make magnetized metal? No, you can't be level 10. What's happening here? Nightmares? Lonely? There's a bug, by the way. If they're upset when you load, they'll immediately get the tier 2 perk. Even if they shouldn't. Lonely. Lonely. So sad. Rimworld will have it so that you can start over, but with the same people and some progress to a main quest. That's interesting. Maybe planet bases. I was thinking maybe, I don't know if this is fun, but I really want to add a better control of starting, a lot of sliders, different options. For example, I talked about a permadeath mode. Just an option. Talk alone. You can't regard your colonists, and then sliders for things like research duration, amount of damage colonists do towards enemies, amount of damage enemies do towards colonists, morale modifiers in positive, morale modifiers in negative, skill experience modifier, that sort of thing. Cell cost multiplier. You can like customize it and replay, but it's like not that different if you do it that way. One of my starting stations will be fun. I think the galaxy map will be fun because then the area you start of in local space is going to be different every time. Traders will make the game sort of fun, but not super duper fun. You know? I think randomized starting bases is interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thought this was a ball of ketchup, but it was not. Just me. Nacho cheese. Okay. And also, if we had build costs, like if you couldn't build stuff for money, but instead had to get resources to do it, that might make the game more fun as well, just because it just gives you more stuff to do. And also provides a use case for things like silicon and ore. And maybe some kind of end game goal. would be good too. Like a win condition, like, oh, you made it. You did the thing. You saved your station. Congratulations. That might be good as well. As opposed to just kind of fizzling out eventually as you play these things, you know? Finding a habitable planet and settling is interesting. Maybe that's it. Like you go on your star map and you're like, hey, you can live here. There's like, and maybe you must expend like a great deal of resources to do that or something. Victor might hate you for this, but some things can be built out of different materials: wooden fence versus jade fence. Yeah, I was thinking like and that is the idea for the intro, by the way, finding a new home for Earth, a new home, but for the people. Yeah, I would love to do different materials. Like, for example, I think we should have some kind of trees somehow that you can cut down. Maybe in bases, you can find them. You chop them down, and you get wood, and then you use that as a currency. It'd be a currency, not an item, but a currency. And you use that to build wooden beds. And also, like, trees, for example, would require... Because trees have, like, 100 beauty, so why not just place them all the time, right? Also, cosmetics could require an interesting currency. Or you could convert into some sort of metal building material, be a currency. Which might be fun. Factions possibly make things fun, but unless they're changing the gameplay here, it's not that crazy, you know? Yeah. Pirates saying their space station has wood. You think he can fight this thing and win? He's doing 10 damage to this probe. You have any idea how much damage this probe does, by the way? Because it's an enormous amount of damage. Yeah. It's 10. Now he's mad and will be hurting everybody. Everybody's gonna die now. He's gonna follow him. He's just in the base and mad now, by the way. So do rainbow mushrooms have a thing where... Like an animator toggle or something? By the way, I call these things rainbow mushrooms because they're supposed to be rainbow mushrooms. Victor just gave them a purple sprite for some reason. But they're fucking called rainbow mushrooms because they're supposed to be psychedelic, bro. Not just purple. Purple's random. Is harvested. Set to true. What does that do? Wow. What does this do? Wow. 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 Okay. We'll implement it. I will implement that really fast. Is harvested. This thing's wild. This is a wild component, right? Oh, man, I have a bunch of new things in here. Oh, I was thinking of doing some zones, by the way. Also, we want to do some kind of xenomorph monster that hatches from the eggs. Mysterious eggs. That would be fun. I was thinking the mysterious egg, if it's in a hot room, it hatches into cuddlers. If it's not in a hot room, it hatches into a xenomorph monster, including if it's just in a derelict space station somewhere, making it a ticking time bomb. Because the idea is that in a hot area, it simulates the like the warm, moist conditions you might have in the queen's lair. So eggs, if they're warm, they hatch into cuddlers. Otherwise, they hatch into xenomorph monsters. That might be fun. That's something that happens. I'm going to fire him out of a cannon is what I'm going to do to him. Also, a tribal creature. Board stations and multiplies whenever fed, becomes hostile when not fed. It will kill colonists on sight. Tries to never be near a colonist. It'd be harder to harvest them for money. That's absolutely. The problem with firing the wooden ship is that it stops being on fire as soon as there's a hole. What am I doing? Oh, I see. What is this? Is harvested? That's such a stupid Boolean name, isn't it? It should be the exact opposite. It should be like, is ready for harvest or something, or like, is fully grown. Is harvested is stupid. Isn't it? Is harvested is weird. Be like, was it harvested? Like, oh, okay. Fucking weird, man. Fucking weird. Yeah, is harvestable, right, would be fine. Yeah, it would be perfect. Is harvestable, right. But instead, it's the inverse. We're going to do this. Library entry. There's some stuff and there's some annotations in here. I wrote implement zones. I have explore zone, harvest zone, quarantine zone. Colonists go here when sick. Corpse zone. Corpses go here. So, I don't know. What is this? What am I doing again? Harvest. I'm going to put... I hate this. What was it called again? Is harvested. All right. Is harvested animation. Let's supposed to do this. Do. Oh my gosh. Autocomplete. Help me. Why won't you help me? Okay. On generic harvest performed, we're going to do animation dot play this. Where the hell's the cooldown at? Oh, on query generic harvest right here, probably, right? Yeah, okay. That's a stupid system, too. Zones that seem like they could just be room labelers can have a fun zone with a game recreation zone. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with zones. This is like a nice use case for like, hey, I want to designate. It'd be like the same thing as a storage zone. It's just a zone, just a way to label floors and be like, hey, you should come over here, floors. Or perhaps over there, floors. God. So often what happens, like Victor will add stuff because it's how it works, because he's the animator, he's the artist. Then I have to implement them. But it's like, he just gives me stuff. Because, again, this is the job. If you're the programmer, you just have to implement the stuff, you know? Would like to restrict the option to restrict specific zones would be good, yeah. Then I just have to be like, okay, let me figure out how to do this real quick, guy. Like, let me act like that doesn't matter. Do I have a fucking Boolean was harvested? I'm gonna have to do that as well. You know? Do. Victor must think you're a magic genie. Yeah, I mean, not like in such a malicious way, but just that's the reality is like, okay, buddy, let me figure out how this is working, and let me do this, and let me do that. You know, like I try to tell him sometimes, I'm like, yeah, like it's easy if all you gotta do is like, you know, you just gotta make it work in here, and then I gotta figure out how it makes it work. But like, you know, it's like I gotta figure out what you're doing there. Boom. I scrolled right past the tick, didn't I? I know that I did because it's right here. Because right here. If what's harvested equals true and harvest cooldown dot is timer done equals true, then was harvested equals false. Animation dot stop. There. I'll do those things and see how that works. And then I'm gonna see if that works. I think it'll work out. It's just artists have such an easier job. Artists don't have to deal with like systems interacting with each other. All they have to do is just make things that are pretty or consistent. But like if Starmancer didn't look so nice, it'd be a lot easier for me to implement things. Just because it takes time. Like doing this takes time, and look how long it takes. And this is relatively simple. I just realized the whole floor is not symmetrical and starting a new game. Yeah, welcome to my hell, Blocklander. It's not. Yeah, it's weird, right? Yeah. I would love more starting stations too. Play with my jetpack. Sweet. Need a clip for loading times, like a clip for visiting the code. Yeah, the problem with that is all of the loading is performs in the main thread. Also, it wasn't the space floors that impacted the performance of the of warping, which is interesting, isn't it? Because I tried that and it wasn't that; it's something else. But anyway, Unity does not allow a lot of things to happen on non-main threads, so it's sort of hard to have like nice loading screens unless the play. Like Unity's like animations, for example, they will not work on a non-main thread. Like you can't update them to a non-main thread. You can do things in the background, but you can't instantiate any objects from a non-main thread also. So you can load in a background thread, but then you'd have the freedom to do it. But you can't instantiate things. Like loading, the XML loading is performed in a background thread in the main menu and just occurs during the splash screen. And it's no problem because I'm not instantiating anything. Anyway, this makes it difficult, that's all. Static images are fine. You just refresh it like a loading bar. You just refresh it periodically, you know. You might wonder, how does this work, right? It's because it's happening in the background, but not on a different thread. It's happening on the main thread, just in the background. As not an asynchronous task, just another task that happens. Okay, let's find a colonist. Let's find you and George. You're going to be my botanist. Oh, you already are my botanist. Perfect. Let me draft you. Let me harvest this. It didn't work. You know why? I didn't rebuild the agent library. That's why. And also because I didn't do the thing. I didn't provide data for it. So now I have to do this again. So hang on. Okay. Okay. Bedrolls don't lower comfort anymore. No, because I thought it was kind of weird that the first bed you would place would like so you clip. Oh, I see. When you said clip, I thought you meant in-game clip. I see. It is. It's how to write the stream. Yeah, I could just do this. I could do this 1,000 times. Yeah. Okay. I thought you meant in-game. Okay. I see. I thought you were talking about the loading screen. The reason I say that is because Victor said to me yesterday, he's like, we should do something with the loading screens. And I'm like, oh, I don't care at all. I didn't say I don't care at all, by the way. He said we should do something with the loading screen so it's not the same one each time, especially now it's longish. And I said, why? We should make the actual game more fun first. The loading screen is just a loading screen. He said, because you spend time looking at it. And he's like, I was thinking if we could populate with already existing data, like skybox objects and background color. Even things like oopsie tracker and days play, total money earned, etc. So, okay. And he's like, yeah, but if the player can use them to plan, get excited, or just know what to expect from your system, that would be ideal. I'm like, it's just a loading screen, man. This is crazy. This is craziness. Okay, I need a purple mushroom, which is right here. And then I need to go over here, and then I need to go over here, and then I need to go here. What was it called? Was harvested or something? Is that right? Rainbow model. Is harvested. Okay. Is harvested. I really just want to do it the opposite. I really want to make it is ready for harvest. I would like that so much more. False values are like... I think just a little bit harder to sort of wrap your head around. Yeah, can't change how Unity does it, LOL. Yeah. It's just frustrating. Unity won't do like anything from a non-made thread, like anything Unity related. Just about anything. And it's like even something basic, like can I just have like a sprite renderer, for example, right? Just render a sprite. Can you do that for me? And like, I can't do that. Like I can't do anything. Maybe with their job systems, they have a better back end for it. But the job system was very much in development while Starmancer's in development, so it wasn't worth switching to it. Their entity component system. Unity I don't like. I'm not a big fan of Unity. But what are you going to do, you know? I'm sure all the engines have their pros and cons, you know? It's just Unity just gets so bloated. It just gets so bloated with stuff. And you can't imagine how bad their performance is for like their UI stuff, for example. It's so terrible. I mean, it's so like, for example, there was a point in time, if you just panned the tech tree really fast, it would just kill the frame rate. Just as an example, like this is just something that would kill frame rate, you know? If you like expanded a hierarchy, like a collapsible menu, your frame rate dies for that frame. And it's like, how is this even happening? Like, it shouldn't be that bad. I'm considering using Godot. I only made 2D stuff and just coding. Yeah, I mean, I think you probably should. Compared to Unity, it's just like, look at how much time I spend doing nothing. Just waiting. And 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 waiting. This isn't me. This isn't my code causing this, by the way. It's not like it's loading the game. Like you might think, oh, maybe it's loading the game right now. It's not. It's just recompiling everything. Actually, it's not even doing that because I didn't change any code. It's just doing its thing. It's just like resetting everything, you know? And now it launches. Hovering over the standard floor shows -2 morale for toilet and -3 morale for bed. Yes, that is because if they sleep on the floor as a bed, then they'll get a -3 morale penalty. And if they poop on the floor, they get a -2 morale penalty. That's why it shows that. So it just shows that if it was used for that thing, that's what'll happen. So if they use the floor as a bed, it's a -3. If they use it as a toilet, it's -2. That's why it says that. Ugh. Yeah. Loading Oculus mode. Also, like this loading screen, this wasn't a task. One day Victor just made it. And it's like, how much time do you spend on that, buddy? It seems really involved. Also, that TV. You know how, like, if you watch a TV in the game, then it'll say, like, all that stuff? There's, like, a TV show you can watch. That TV show took, like, literally over a week. Back in the Evan days. And we're like, is it done? Like, what's going on? Like, how? It's like, it can't be that good. Like, oh my gosh. But sometimes art things just take forever, too, though. It's not, like, on him. This doesn't work still. This doesn't fucking work still. Does not have an animator component on it. Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
Rainbow.
What if I didn't resave? I definitely resave though. Rendering. Animator? 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 It doesn't have an animator component, I bet. With the correct animations. And then also, I bet the model might not be set up correctly either. It is though. No, it is. What's this? Oh, that's how this works? This is just some script that does it? Okay. Rainbow mushroom. Oh, there's different animators, bro? Okay. That makes my life a lot harder, actually. I think this will work, but I don't even know. Don't create the animator. But let's still just do this anyway. Rainbow mushroom T animator runtime controller mushroom. Oh, did I fuck that up? How about mushroom? That face when you're like, I don't remember what it's called. I do not remember what it's called. So, is it poison mushroom? Rainbow model? Rain model? Rainbow mushroom model A. What? Oh, this is just the animator. I'm a stupid person. I'm a stupid person. It's fine. It's fine. I just messed up. Okay. No, it's fine. I'm just a dumb person. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. 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 Also, in terms of endgame, like, I tend to think that, like, it's not so much about endgame. It's like when you play, like, if you feel like you're in a real place and just things happen, the world should react to the things you do. There should be, you know, NPCs, creatures, critters in the world that are, again, reacting around you, doing stuff around you, like you're in a real place. And while playthroughs might have similarities, they'll never be the exact same because you'll never have the exact same interactions. But hard to do. The need for more space pets. Space pets would be really actually fun. Actually, that would be fun. Just stuff like that to do. Yeah. Yeah. How would you guys feel if I made a forum, by the way? Because I'm thinking of making a forum. Because I like forums more than Discord. God, right? I noticed that I didn't really change. I didn't do anything. I did one thing. Okay? I rebuilt the agent library. I didn't change any code. I changed the prefab. Okay? That's all I did. I changed the prefab. I pressed apply on it. Okay? So I changed the prefab. And that for some reason requires doing this. I press play, and 2 minutes later, it finally works. Part of this issue, by the way, is when you have Unity running for so long, it just doesn't. It just can't, man. It's like you got to close Unity periodically, or else it just got to clear some caches or something, man. You know. Haven't used a forum since early 2010. LOL. That's the same with me though. I haven't either though. But it's like I like forums more though. I don't like Discord. Discord's too personal. It's like I don't want to have like as a gamer, as a fan, I never go on anyone's Discord. It's just I don't care. I don't want to like talk to you people. I want to read what you're saying, maybe read some developer things, but I don't want to like do real-time chats with people. And I want to have time to compose my thoughts too. I don't like real-time stuff. It's weird. Anyway, sometimes these things like purple mushrooms, that would annoys me. It's like, dude, purple mushrooms have been harvestable for like a long time. Like a long, long time. Like a long, long time. It's like, how are you just now noticing that this isn't implemented? It's like, it's wild. It's wild. It's implemented now, though, see? But see the stress? Just a simple thing. It just becomes like such a burden of like, oh my God. Ugh. Dude, he's messing up this mango, by the way. Pretty good, actually. Which is sort of a surprise. Anyway, when it comes to like the mushrooms, you know, you might think that maybe I should know everything about the model, and maybe I should. Maybe I should. But I don't know what stuff is supposed to look like, you know? I didn't spend time making an animation that they'd have their heads popped off. This guy's still aggressive, by the way. I'm pretty sure he can die. He'll die, though. I'm gonna get off like really soon, by the way. Now that I fixed that, done that. I'm gonna fight this alien prism in a second. After he's done with his thing. Come over here, dude. I need you to fight this guy to the death. He's gonna kill my friend if I'm not careful. There. He literally dropped a mining pickaxe. Or even 2 mining pickaxes. You mean you don't have every little bit of code memorized? Oh, I might have every little bit of code memorized. But I don't have the art. What I'm saying is like the art stuff. Because sometimes there'll be like these art things. Like, for example, this rainbow mushroom. The rainbow mushrooms have been in the game for a long time. Like a year or something like that. And it's like, and all that time they've been here, how come they've never had this animation implemented, you know? Like, I didn't know about it. Like, it fell through the cracks is what I'm saying. But how am I supposed to know about that? I don't know. I didn't spend time on it. Like, you know. Sometimes I think that what Victor thinks is that I'm aware of it, and because I'm not doing it, that I must have chosen, I chose not to do it, or something like, you know, something like that. Or like, oh, well, Tyler must know about it, but there must be other stuff he's doing he just doesn't think is important. You know, something like that, you know. Anyway, then later, you know, he's testing that the rainbow mushroom can be harvested correctly, and he's like, that's weird, it doesn't do the thing it's supposed to do. So he makes a task about it, right? And I'm like, shouldn't have done that the whole time, you know? Like, I helped a friend test the game for at least a year, and the amount of bugs he'd forget to fix I keep seeing, yeah, it's hard to keep track of everything. Yeah, it's really hard. Yeah, it's tough. It's really, really tough. It's really, really tough. And then even if you have a good system, it can still be tough, you know? And with bug reports, by the way, Victor's the one who goes through the Discord and collects them and puts them in a thing, you know? And then sometimes I think he isn't good at like prioritizing them or something like that, you know, or like communicating what's important and what's not, you know, sort of the fundamental understanding of it. But like I also, it's just tough. It's like it's a task that's get put into somebody, but you know, yeah, we have Asana. We put in Asana, so we have it all in there. I can show you if you want. So we have them all tracked, and they're all in there with priorities and stuff, and they're there. But and they get priorities assigned and stuff like that. But it's like there's some bugs that are like, hey, you need to fix this right now. Like this is like so bad. It's like for example, the bug with the you load the game, the camera doesn't move, right? I don't, you know, just as an example bug, you know, it's like, oh, that's a pretty big deal. What is the scale issue again? Oh, it's a scale issue. I have to fix the scale again, don't I? Unity, you're killing me, dog. Oh, okay. Where is the scale being put? Did I do this in the wrong component? How funny would that be? How funny would that be? And the stupid carry slot. Oh, I hate the carry slot. You have no idea how much I hate the carry slot, dude. You can't even imagine. It's this one. This one here. Oh, I see. It should be fine. So then why? How come some of these don't work and some of these do? Like, there's 2 carry slots in the model. Because Victor was like, well, I can't. He wanted them to all be in the sorting group together, see? And he just kind of, and there was just 2 for a while. I didn't even know about it. And I was like, what's happening? What's going on? And these things change sometimes. Then I gotta be like, what? I'm like, huh? What's happening now? Who? Who? Yeah, especially. See you, Tramper. I'm about to get off anyway. These are not issues with Victor. These are just issues just with the general nature of being on a team with people. It's not like Victor's... I mean, yeah, probably he could have better standards for, like, consistency for, like, hey, like, don't work on things that, you know, the whole team isn't aware of. But, like, whatever. I'm guilty of those things as well. It's not like it's unique to him. It's just issues with, you know, things breaking. And I'm like, what happened now? Huh? Huh? What did you try to do? Hmm? You know, that type of stuff. It's like when the engineer, right? So the engineering team's like, what'd you do now? Huh? You try to do what now with the tools? But something I try to stress to Victor is like, it's just the 2 of us. So it's like, you have to, like, you don't get like the user treatment for the tools, you know? You gotta like know how they work. I can't imagine working on a big game. How are you suffocating right here? This is the bug, but by the way, this is the suffocation bug, just so you're all aware. See, this is the bug. And actually, I wonder if I could do something with this one and fix it. You think he'll suffocate again? This guy, if I load this again, what do you think? What do you think? Will it suffocate? Because if he does, it'd be good to fix it. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Mhm. I wonder. I wonder if there's a way that we could incorporate, that we could give certain members of the community access to the Unity project, and they could sort of work on mods that way. I wonder. See, this person is not displaying an oxygen bar, which is strange, right? Why not, right? Probably a bug from when he walked in. Because there's many things that you guys could make, like dungeons. You guys can make dungeons, for example, like for fun. Like you guys can make dungeons, no problem. And it's very easy for me to give you those tools with the project. In fact, it's very easy. Like I'll show you how to make like a starting station, for example. So for like this starting station, for example, this one here, right? If you just had the project, it'd be like so simple. I wouldn't have to do anything. You could just literally just sort of put whatever you wanted in there. You can't see this palette tool that I'm using right now. It's a Unity thing, but for some reason the window isn't displayed. I don't know why. Perhaps I'll die. But I'll show you. Like if you want to start with this crypto miner. And you can just export it. Anyway, it'd be very easy to give people access to this. It's just you have the whole project. So it's like sort of like a trust sort of situation. Or maybe I could like export it in some limited capacity. Make it easier to do, you know? I'm not sure. Or like find someone and give them like, I don't know. Just pay them. Like be like, okay. Like a member of the community, you know? Like a trust sort of basis. Oh, it's getting so hot down here. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. My hands are wet. I'm sweat. As we wait. Still waiting. Oh my gosh, I just want to show you this thing. Okay, well, take my word for it. There would have been a crypto miner there. But now, I'm just getting hot. I mean, physically, emotionally. Inspector Gadget. Jenny. I think I'm just gonna start loading current saves and then playing on those, and then that way I can start to get into sort of the mid-game situations. Okay, we're gonna call you stream annotations. So I can't close Unity yet. Still. Okay, there we go. I just have to wait. It holds me hostage. Okay, people. I'm out of here. I think. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I still can't. Okay, now I am. Now I'm out of here. All right. Thanks for watching. For real. There is a new patch live that fixes some issues with the camera. There's a Dawn 34. That's fun. Leave a review. All that sort of stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Goodbye.